Chainlink's another one. I don't know if you've heard of Chainlink before, but it's a cryptocurrency that is the main oracle. What an oracle is basically it takes real world data and inputs it into crypto. So the cryptos are kind of running in their own little universe, and they don't know anything that's going on in the world. So an oracle will, this is a very simplistic explanation, but basically will tell it, this is what time it is. This is the price. Oh, okay, cool. And then with that information, the chain can do whatever it needs to in the smart contracts. So this oracle is going to do an upgrade, I would say in the next 2 years or less, called CCIP, which is basically going to be this major upgrade where it will let all chains be able to talk to each other. It'll be able to move coins from this chain to that chain. You basically won't care where you're on. You'll just be acting. You just it's like you log into the internet and you don't care what internet provider you're using. You're just using the internet.
Gotcha.
And that's what's going on, right? But what scares me about Chainlink, right? And it's not lost to me that it's called CCIP, right? Is that one little fuck up on a number. Let's just say it just says, hey, the price said this. Because the blockchains are dumb, they don't really know. It could flash crash prices instantly. So
if it's relied on as the only source.
Exactly.
We need like a few different ones, but in terms of like known protocols that can do that stuff, there's only like a couple others. And for whatever reason at this point in crypto, we just like to choose like one thing and go with that. So they kind of have a bit of a monopoly in that regard.
Yeah, and it's one of the weird things with oracles is that we usually have this kind of, I call it Coke Pepsi. This is like a US thing where like we have like a Coca-Cola and we got a Pepsi. You know, we got Apple, we got these like Amazon, Google, right? We usually have like two big players, right? But in the oracle space, it's basically 99% Chainlink, and like the rest of it, it's all failed. Maybe during the last bull market, we had a band protocol, and we had a couple of things, Charlie 3s, and with Cardano, we had like a couple of these other oracles, but they don't really exist.
Yeah, they just aren't used as much.
Yeah.
But I think Gary did have something he was saying earlier about Chainlink, weren't you? Or you were asking about it at some point.
I asked you some questions about it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you wanted to mention anything on that or no.
Oh, really?
Okay.
That was ominous. Well, I mean, this is just my. But
Damn you.
What? I'm not gonna say it. I don't see
a conversation I'm not privy to. But basically, I mean, not that I hate Chainlink or nothing like that. It's just it's always been like I'm always looking for linchpins. Like where can they just hurt us, right? And that's one that I've known about forever. I mean, we have other layer zeros right now, like Atom and like Atom and Polkadot are kind of Coke and Pepsi in the space, but nothing. It doesn't work yet. Chainlink,
they do work, but they're not scalable.
They're not scalable. Yeah. Well, they work on their thing, but for what their main purpose is, they don't work. They don't work.
They don't finish the whole job.
Yeah, they don't get the whole job done, and it's not seamless. And on top of that, even with Polkadots, they basically have just recently said even their auction system is kind of bullshit. They're like, fuck yeah, this auction system's kind of dumb. It's not the best incentive model because people don't like having to bid for their spot again every couple of years and stuff. So
that's also a CCP related project, most likely.
Charlie,
or at least the WEF, or maybe both, or they're all in the thing together.
Always fun with the CCP.